Thursday Night Football will provide the Steelers an opportunity to pick up their first win against an AFC South opponent this season. Pittsburgh has won the last 4 games against Tennessee, so how can they make it 5? For more, let's head over to Bob and Coach for your keys to the game, presented by your neighborhood Ford store. Bob.
All right, Coach, let's talk about Tennessee. And I imagine it's going to be one of those kind of games that you normally see in the AFC with 2 physical teams. We often talk about fast starts. I know you'd like to do it. I know that later in the game you can still win games if you don't start fast. But from your point of view, how important is this game starting fast?
It is very important because of the Henry factor. You just don't want that guy controlling the game. You don't want the game going through him. It's very similar when we play Cleveland, and you're trying to minimize Nick Chubb and how the game goes through him. We got to do a good job of staying after him, but we also got to do a good job of minimizing our exposure to him, and that's possessing the football. If we do a good job of stopping them, then maybe we tee up an opportunity to minimize some of the supplementary things that they do. When they get him going, then also the chunks coming via the play pass to D-Hop and others. And so he is central to this game, whether or not his unit is on the field or not.
All right, Will Levis has not been in an environment like this. How much is that going to be in your favor at Acrisure Stadium?
You know, I think that's to be determined, Don't know a lot about him. That can be good and bad from different perspectives. I know it was really impressive what he was able to do a week ago. And equally as impressive as what he was able to do was the thoughtfulness of the circumstances that they put him in. They did a nice job of mixing concepts, minimizing his exposure to the defense, particularly in one-dimensional circumstances. There was a 3rd and 6, 3rd and 7 where they ran the ball and went for it on 4th and 3. They threw a screen on 3rd and 8. They managed some of those one-dimensional circumstances in an effort to keep the defense off balance, and so they couldn't tee off on the young quarterback.
One other thing, that would be field position. It's always big in every game, but especially one like this, I think. And Ryan Stonehouse, their kicker, had 6 inside the 20, a 72-yarder. Field position in a game like this, how big is it?
Big, huge. The return game component. We're looking for splash in our return game, man. Really excited about Calvin and what he's capable of. Been close for a few weeks, man. We need a splash play in that regard, maybe to offset some of that. Sometimes your greatest strengths can also provide opportunities for others. If they're punting the ball extremely well, oftentimes that means ball in the hand plus grass for our return people. And so that's always our approach to it. But no question the field position component will be big in terms of shaping the texture of this game.
Coach, all the best.